Look. What are you doing? Look. Hey guys, so this is a long overdue video. Alright, so the kids are asleep, so I am gonna be a little bit kind of quiet, but I need to do this video tonight because, well, I'll get to it. As you guys noticed, I slacked like really bad in uploading the daily vlogs and whatnot. And I kind of sat there today in a grumpy mood trying to figure out why. And I think I have I have reasons that kind of build on top of each other to the point that it was just too much. So I hope that by now, I have a hair. I hope that by now the videos are up. I know that as of right now, while I'm filming this, they're not quite up, but they're ready to be uploaded. But hence adding to the reasons. Anyway, okay, so let's backtrack a bit. The very first incident that made me consider quitting YouTube was my camera broke. As many of you guys saw that vlog, most of you, I have something stuck in my throat now. It's like every time I try to do a sit-down video, it's just impossible. Anyway, so my camera broke, right? That was the very first thing. Excuse my nails, they're just horrible at keeping them done, not. Okay, let's do this. So the very first thing was my camera breaking. That really put a damper on the journey, if that's how you want to call it, or it really just took it down a notch, because I don't like having my phone out on me. I don't know, it's really creepy to be just vlogging with the phone. It doesn't feel as real to me, I guess, as when I was vlogging with my camera, one. And two, as you guys have seen, Ramsey has a very crazy liking for phones. And me having mine out constantly just adds to it. Now, I try to encourage him on his likes. I don't want to force him to not like something, but also I want to teach him control for the situation, in the sense that, I mean, he's a kid right now. He doesn't need a phone on him all the time. Nobody's gonna call him, nobody's gonna text him. But I also don't want to just completely rip him from it, because you never know. I mean, he could build phones for a living later on. He could be the next Steve Jobs. I don't know, although he didn't build phones, I doubt. But anywho, although that's not probably the career I want for him. That could be on the side, aside from him being a man of God. But you know, I want to leave him options. I don't want to be the parent that forced the kid to do something they always wanted to do, because I don't really think there was much I ever wanted to do. I just wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, to be honest, and here I am. So living the dream. Anyway, where's I going with this? Oh yeah, explaining. Okay, so that's why I don't like having my phone out as much, because I feel that it wasn't fair to be telling him you don't have to constantly have your phone in your hands, Ramsey, or you don't have to always carry your phone with you, if I always had mine with me. Now when my camera was working, it was a little bit easier to vlog because it was just a camera, and he understood the difference between a camera and a phone. So I felt that I could set my phone aside, not have to worry about it, and I can actually stay true to the statement of you don't always have to have the phone in your hand. Now, I always had my phone in my hand to vlog, because you never know when cool stuff is gonna happen. I mean, life just in your face sometimes, and most of the times, to be honest, 90% of the time, I don't even have time to pull out my phone and do anything. Which brings me to the second reason. Now, vlogging with my phone, it was kind of because my phone is being weird. Phones act up sometimes. Not saying that cameras don't, but they don't act up as much as phones do. And my phone was being wacky. So let's say Mikhail was about to get up, or Ramsey was making a funny face, or something crazy was going on. Double rainbow! Something. I couldn't capture it because my phone would just like freeze on me, or just ridiculous stuff. It would just crash on me, and I couldn't open my freaking camera to record the moment. And then moment was gone by the time I finally got it working, and then that just kind of beat me up inside. Like I felt, I'm not gonna lie, I felt kind of angry about it. I would get really upset over it because I mean, there was things I wanted to share with you guys, and then straight up there's things that I just want to keep, not for myself, but like as a memory to look back on, if that makes sense. Not that I hide stuff from you guys, but I want something to look back on, if that makes anything, which is why this whole channel came to be, was to show a couple of friends and family members what our day is about, and to those who are far away, just to keep them, sorry, my mother-in-law texted, I was like, what? Just to keep them kind of on the loop as to what we're doing, and also for something for us to look back on, and for Ramsey to kind of chill on as well. But what? Oh yeah, so I was unable to capture moments because of my phone crashing. So that just like really just added to it like really bad. This hair is annoying me, and this baby hair. But anyway, so yeah, those two things like were the major things that just kind of really put a dapper on it. And then I started, since I was already in that kind of mood, like I don't want to record on my phone, okay, let's deal with what we got, and then getting my phone and being like, I expect this already to fail me, and then I open up the camera and voila, it failed. So I was already with that mentality, and it got kind of annoying. So I ended up not vlogging some days as much. Like I would vlog here and there, but not as much as I would have liked to, or not as much as I would have had I had my camera. So with that being said, the vlogs started getting short, and it started kind of like, why do I even edit this? Like it's so little, like if I put it together in one video, it's not even gonna make sense because it's literally just like my food, Chris playing basketball, and a dog barking, like little clips like that, you know what I mean? Because I really didn't have it in me to bust out my phone and vlog. Like it was so weird to me. And as I started opening up to my family about vlogging, because now the majority of them know, surprisingly, and I wasn't aware of this, which makes it a whole lot more comfortable because at least now they know, and I know they haven't made it awkward so far, so it's kind of cool. But I feel weird busting out my phone. Like I say, I prefer to take out my camera. Another reason why I enjoyed having my camera out was because I was able to put background music on my phone, although I would get copyrighted later, but at least I didn't have to like, oh hold on, I'm listening to music on my phone, or Mikhail needs to be watching something to stay chill sometimes on the drives, which now he's doing pretty good without my phone anyway. But just say I needed my phone for another reason aside from vlogging, and then I try to vlog, I have to stop what I'm doing on my phone and vlog on my phone. So it didn't work out for me, and it was super annoying. So with that being said, the days started kind of gathering for me not wanting to edit, or the days in which I didn't want to edit started gathering and piling up on me, and it was just so depressing because I felt so unfulfilled, because I felt that I wasn't doing my job, because I considered YouTube a hobby, a job, something in, okay, here's the thing, I don't consider it a job in the sense of like, oh my god, I have to do this, but I consider it a job in the sense of like, hey, I have to get on it, like, I don't want to fail anybody, I don't want to fail myself. And being that happened, I felt like I failed you guys, like I failed myself, and it was so depressing, to be honest. Like I can honestly now, I know a couple of days back, probably in the last clips I uploaded, you guys will hear me say like, I don't want to call it depressed, but now I'm ready to call it depressed. Like I was depressed because I didn't feel like, I mean, sure, I was doing my duty as a mom and stuff, but I just felt that part of me was just, did you guys see my spit? Anyway, I don't know, I considered YouTube, you guys now, like part of my life. And can I make you guys, ooh, That's so crazy. Talk about like adjusting stuff and in the middle of a video. Story of my life. Okay, so I consider you guys part of our lives now because I just noticed there's like 80-ish somewhere around there subscribers, which thank you so much. I never thought we'd make it to 80. Like I've said before, I thought it was just gonna be like legit my brother Ozzy, his girlfriend maybe, and my cousin not watching, and well, my sister when she asked. I just honestly thought it was just the 4 of you guys watching, and kaboom, there's like 80 some of you, which is friggin' amazing. But yeah, anyway, so then seeing that was there, I was like, whoa, I cannot just quit YouTube. Like there's people actually out here, but I'm failing everybody. So that kind of started taking a toll on it. And then being that I was already depressed, like in a very sad mood, I kind of stopped my search for God, if that makes sense. Like not in a way of search like, oh, does he exist? But in the sense of like, I was really trying to get my connection back with him, like to build this relationship that I used to have with God. And that somewhere along the months, I just let it slip through my fingers for unknown reasons to myself, to be honest with you. And you know, I was barely kind of picking up the pace on it again and kind of figuring things out. And then this happens, and then it just like, it really like all piled up on me at once. And I threw the towel. I threw the towel on everything, on my social life, on just my faith, on my relationship with God, and on you guys. And I don't know, I was feeling, and then to top it off, like not only did the pain stop there, but it got worse because then I was giving up, and giving up just made me feel even worse, like a bigger failure than ever, because I was like, wow, like I can't just get up, shake it off, and move on. But no, I couldn't, obviously, for some dumb reason or another. I felt just miserable. So about 3 days back, I decided, you know what, you guys deserve to know how I'm feeling, because I mean, I've been trying to keep everything raw with you guys, and then when it came to the most important part, my emotions, I kept to myself, and it was eating me up inside. And I think that's what made it worse, because if you guys look, I think it's like 3 videos, the 3 last videos I uploaded, which are like compacted of like a bunch of days in those videos. If you guys notice, like I'm like really droopy about certain things. There's other times where I am, sorry, I have like an itch on my leg. There's other times where I am up and jumpy and this and that, but the majority of the time I'm just like, I can't wait for this day to be over. Like I would legit wake up and just want it to be over already. And it's very sad. And if there's anybody out there watching this that felt like that, just do know it does come to an end. It's hard, it's easier said than done, but just get up, shake it off, and move on, because I mean, you can stay there on the ground and keep collecting dust as the storm keeps on coming, and ooh, this isn't about to go that route. I am not about to get emotional here. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I was hiding all of these emotions from you all, and I was like, why? Y'all are my family as well, you know? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna open up about this. I'm gonna be upfront and clear about it and move on. And this is what this video is about. So all those last videos were all piled up into each other was because I didn't want to just let those memories slip by, good or bad. I want them here. And I don't know, you guys are part of the family, you guys deserve to know what's going on and whatnot. So that's why I decided to just, you know what, I'm not gonna go through and edit a day at a time, especially with those days that I had clips that made no sense. So I just piled everything into as long as a video possible, or not possible, but as long as I'd sit through a video, at least like 30 minutes tops, and excuse me, and upload that, get over it with, do this video to kind of just clarify things, and then move on with it tomorrow morning. Just start up fresh like nothing ever happened. Because I don't know, I feel that's the way we should go about things, you know. It's like every day is new, and I don't know, for those of you Bible reading peeps out there, you do know, you know, where there's that scripture, I'm just gonna put it here, because I'm about to butcher it, where it says, you know, every day God's mercies are new. Sorry, it's 'cause I have it in Spanish in my head. That's how I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Well, anyway, it says his mercies are new each and every day. And then I also been trying to live out to that other scripture that mentions don't live for tomorrow, the things you can do today. So here we are. I am doing this today. I'm opening up to you guys today about this. And from now on, I suppose the videos can get a bit more up and personal, at least the sit down videos. I do have some in mind, which I have I can never say this, like a collaboration video, but I can never say the short version of it, with Salmon, well, the channel is Salmon Fam, but I know her name was like, wow. I would call her Anna, but I don't want to say it's like Annabelle and then it's not, because I don't know. But anyway, from Salmon Fam, and we do have a video coming up, which it's interesting because it'll be kind of sharing more of our lives with our viewers and stuff. So there's that. And Mika is almost 1, so we're gonna have my labor and delivery story when that happens, which is like in 3 days. That is insane. This year just flew by. But that's a very, very interesting story, at least to myself. I'm still trying to plan and figure out how to go about it, but I don't know. I have several different ideas on how I can go about it, but there's this one, because there's 3 people involved and myself. Wait, no, 2 people and myself. And if I want to do this video with them 3, it's gonna have to be past the 8th, because that's when Mika was born. And yeah, but if not, then I can just go ahead and do it all on my own and figure it some other way out. Anywho, guys, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and don't give up. That's all I can say. And thanks for y'all's support, because even with me not posting, then the one day that I would post, you guys would watch, and that kind of is what kept me going, because I figured like, oh, if I just give up now, like nobody's gonna care. But I'm glad there are 80 some of you guys out there that care. And that's pretty much it. I'm making things very awkward now. I'm kind of thirsty and we ran out of water, and I live like way out here, so I can't go anywhere. And then Christopher's not here, but he's about to be out, so I should probably cut this video before he calls and interrupts my call, which is another reason why I hate vlogging on my phone. What's going to happen with that now? For now, sadly, I'm going to continue. Oh, I did post a video of me epic failing at fixing. See what I mean? He literally just called, and he's probably gonna call again right now. So let's go. Oh yeah, I uploaded a video of me epic failing at fixing the camera. Now, we did fix what broke. That worked. But I think there's something else wrong with it, which is what we can't figure out, so I can't fix that. Now, if we can't figure that out, it's up in the air about getting a new one. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know down below. But I don't know, I really don't like spending on stuff like that, especially when I had a camera that I really, really enjoyed, and I was barely kind of getting the hang of also. And I have a Canon Rebel. He called again. Anyway, I do have like the T2i or something like a way old Canon Rebel, but I feel that's too bulky, so just keep that in mind if you guys have any recommendations. Aside from that, I'm hoping we can fix my camera. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna call Christopher back before he thinks something crazy happened, and talk to you guys tomorrow once the vlogs are back in order.